Here to say a few nice things about my mum. My idea was to talk a little bit about some of Mum's many great qualities, and there are many. She's kind, she's loving, she's gentle, she's funny, she's smart, she's punctual. But all that stuff's just kind of, everybody knows that, it's kind of boring. But one word I thought of when I watched the video, the slideshow for the first time last weekend, that I thought of about Mom, and I don't think she would use this word to describe herself, but it's brave. And she has displayed this quality repeatedly throughout my life, and I think well before then. First, growing up, she was the youngest of four with three older brothers, Allison, Birchall, and Charles, and I think she would have had to have a little bit of bravery to get through that. She headed off to university at Mount Allison in 1953. Sackville, New Brunswick is no metropolis even then, but it was still a long way from economy, and the thing that strikes me is that Mum was 16 years old when she made this journey, which to me is a little bit incredible. That's a year older than my daughter Sadie is today, and that's a little hard, as I say, hard to believe. And she didn't just go to Mount A, but she went and she thrived, and some of the photos in the slideshow show her with athletics and intramurals, with social circle, academically did really well, and she was all done by the time she was 19. Most of us are just sort of starting or thinking about it at that stage. And then she made another move. She went to Halifax, big city, and worked as an executive secretary for executives at BA Oil and National Sea. After she was married and in Halifax, another big move to Sydney when Dad got transferred there. And she didn't know anyone in Sydney, no family, no support really, but that's where she was pregnant and had Carolyn up there without any real support from people back home. When we were growing up in Bass River, Mom was really the glue that kept everything together and kept everything going. She had a lot on her plate, and somehow she was able to pull it off between keeping us from killing each other, getting food on the table, working full-time, running the post office, and doing a million other things, running us around to baseball games, and just generally, as I say, it's amazing. I don't know how you did it. And after finally getting us all out of the house somewhat successfully, and retiring from the post office, she made another move again and decided that she would move here to Truro. And again, her entire social circle, her life was really in Bass River at the time, but she moved in here. She made friends quickly, the St. Andrews Gang, the Breakfast Club at the Marigold, got involved in the community, and just really has built a wonderful, fulfilling life for her here. And last spring she was recognized as one of the Volunteers of the Year for Colchester County for her work with the Marigold. A lot of us here know that, but probably not everybody. So as I say, I don't think bravery is a word that Mom would really use to describe herself, but it's fitting for me, and I just want to say I'm extremely grateful for everything you've done. For me, Bert and Carolyn and Glenn, we're so lucky to have you as our mother. Our kids are so lucky to have you as their grandmother, and our spouses as your mother-in-law. So thank you, Mom, for everything. Love you.